Welcome to whatever I end up calling this base. I'll just think of something and whack it on the thumbnail at the time. This is a community built compact solo base. And when I say community built, it means that I've built a base, my Discord said it sucked and redesigned half of it for me. The idea of this base is it's easily affordable for a solo player, but can still hold up against offline raids, and maybe even an online raid. But let's take a tour and see what you think. Okay, let's go for it. I just want to show you these at the side. This is one or two shotgun traps near the entrance, just in case you're going to get door camped. We're going into the base, and as you can see, there's a door open at the top and a garage door open here. This is just to get around the base faster, really. There's a locker there, and I put it behind a single door because there's no airlock. You can make an airlock the opposite side if you really want, but I'm not a lover of airlocks. Okay, coming in here, you're actually still on top of your bunker at the moment. You can see here, this is where the shotgun trap is, where I just showed you, and you've got decent vision. And there's another one on the opposite side as well. Okay, jumping up, this is going to be your main area. It's not your core, your TC's underneath you. But you've got boxes, electric furnaces, your tier 3, and the battery right behind there if you can see it. Let me go in fly mode. So you've got everything you need there. You jump up to the next level. And here you've got a mini shooting floor looking out to the front of the base. You've got some nasty little peaks here. This is looking straightforward down. Now, no one can get up and down this peak when the double doors are open. The double doors prevent them from getting up with a ladder or whatever. But the idea is to have them open during the wipe and then close when you go offline. And you can see you've got some sneaky little peaks there, and you can see up the top of the cliffs if you've got a cliff in front of you. And quite far ahead. And if you turn around, you've got full vision of your shooting floor. So it's a shooting floor take back peak, and exactly the same on the opposite side. So if you're compromised, no problem. Going up to the next floor, you've got your repair bench, a couple of boxes with terrible skids. And you've got these again. This is what you got in front of the base, but this is looking at the side and round the back. And then you've got these. This is what your roof take back peaks are. You've still got a little bit of an angle if you want to shoot down through them. And then you've got a second peak looking either up a cliff or down at the floor. If you can build the back of this base into a cliff, I mean, that makes this base really strong. So jumping up here, to the right you've got a bedroom with a small box and a vending machine. And here is your roof. Nice compact roof with the vending machine there. Yes, the vending machine can be reached by drone. There's your auto turret. And this is looking forward from your peaks. I've got no idea what that is. DM AfkBank if you want to know what that is. No idea. And then you've got your wind turbine at the back. So now let's go back into the base. We're going to have fast because all the doors are open. Bearing in mind there's a lot of garage doors left open here. So. Okay, we're above the bunker now. I'm just going to no-clip through the bunker. And this is where your TC is. I've used barrels because using barrels you can fit an extra small box in. Extra 2 small boxes, sorry. You take that away to open up your bunker. And then to close your bunker, it's a standard stability bunker. Half wall, triangle. And upgrade to HQM, and then you just respawn in the bag behind. There you go, job's a good one. So this is your core, your TC room, and here is your upkeep on the base. Okay, I suggest building this on a build server first. Not because it's hard or incredibly difficult or anything, it's actually quite simple, but one or two things need to be done in certain ways. So I recommend just doing it. I recommend building all bases on build servers first. Now, as you can see here, we've built a cube with a wooden single door. Now, if you've got enough materials, you can expand out straight away. It's 3,000 stone for this part that I'm going to complete in a second. Or 3,042. So that's like 3 stone nodes. And of course, I'm doing everything into its final materials. So that's it. And whatever you do, do not open that door. Not until obviously we've walled it in, because that side you're only one door to core. So I'm just upgrading everything now. Otherwise what happens is I upgrade everything during the build and it just... And the build goes on forever for you, so you put a second double door frame here and a door. That obviously gives you 2 doors to core from the front door, which means you can't get deeped on basically. And this is your bunker. So now we'll get on to the front part of your base, your entrance. This part can actually be changed. I had 2 shop windows here to begin with, but then I just thought, oh, having a locker there is better than having the window. But it can be changed to suit whatever you want. So now we're going to go and put the honeycomb around your core. So you want to start this part as quickly as possible. You want to get this honeycomb down as soon as you can, because you need to be more than 1 door to core. But it doesn't take a great deal of materials. It may look a bit expensive because I'm upgrading everything to its final material. But it's it's quite achievable for a solo. Okay, I'm going to repeat this at these 2 sides of the base and I'll speed this up for you. And then stick a lid on it. So it's only your core and that ceiling there. There's going to be HQM. And that's why the HQM cost is so low. So we put, let's upgrade that first. Missed one. So put your squares down. And then we put 2 half walls on top of each other. Delete the bottom. And then put a low wall. Now I would recommend actually putting the things behind these first. So if you have boxes behind them or whatever you have in, put the boxes in before you put them on. Just be easy to place them. So we'll come to the front of the base now. We want an entrance because these foundations are raised and the entrance is pretty cheap. And also we need to cover these up because they can see your HQM raised foundations, so we need to cover them. And obviously again you'll be doing everything in stone at the moment. So. Okay, as the wipe goes on, you're going to have one of these triangle roof pieces, but we don't put that on yet. The reason we don't have that on is because it stops us from doing something in a minute. I won't confuse you too much. And when you put the double doors on here, make sure there's a lock on the double doors and make sure that they're facing outwards, so they face outside of the base. That stops people from getting up and down. Okay, right, this is what you have to do first before you start doing anything else, is put 2 half walls down. I've done that a bit skew with. It doesn't matter what way you do it, but let me delete the bottom one, otherwise it looks a bit weird. So yeah, you have 2 half walls flat, just so the you get a shelf on out on the outside, and then you pop down this square, which is always a bit tricky. It's actually easier when you're not in fly mode to do it than what it is when you are in fly mode. Upgrade these square frames, and then you can delete all this twig. And then once you've done that, then you can put the extra roof triangle on. This doesn't have to be done now. That roof triangle could be put on at any time you wish. And don't forget to put the shotgun trap underneath it. Okay, so now we put them 2 square triangle frames, them triangle frames. You have to go around here with double door frames. This is for stability purposes. You don't have to put doors on them. You can put doors on as many or as few as you like, but the frames themselves need to be there. If for any reason these don't go on with stability reasons, that basically just means that you've missed a door frame somewhere within the base. And it's something I do regular. So now this front one there needs to be a different material to the other 2, otherwise we're all going to connect together. So the front one needs to be stone and the 2 on the side need to be sheet metal. So you will need sheet metal them there and then. There you go, you've created your peaks. Those windows have to be metal, by the way, because they stick out at the side and you don't want to get soft-sided with stone. And they stick out the side for a reason, which I'll show you soon. And don't forget that half wall there. Make sure here you put the ladder hatch in the same place that I put it in, because it's really important, because above that is going to be your bedroom and vending machine. And I have done it many times in other bases that have got a similar roof, and I've put the ladder hatch in the middle and it's just like messing my bedroom up completely. And all these double door frames that I'm putting down now will need a garage door on them. And again, make sure these are facing outwards with a lock on. And then rollers need to be facing away from the ladder hatch, because the rollers on the garage door, you can just get caught on them when you're in a panic if you're getting raided or something like that. And the vending machine is, you can, get my words out, it can be reachable by drone. I tested it out like several times. Because normally I put the vending machine at the back when I do roofs like this. And I've done these in brick. The base looks so much better in Brutalist if you've got it. And now we're getting down to the final parts of it. We put double door frames on here, which are probably easier to do before earlier on in the build. They're a bit fiddly like the square frames earlier on. And then we pop these down. Any problems with stability with the roof at the top, then you're just missing a door frame somewhere. Pop that on, and Bob's your uncle. There's your base. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you again.